Good day. 2 cups. Cheers to you. At least half full. I'm going about 3/4 or more because I'm feeling saucy. It is kayak preparation day. We'll do a couple things today. Only 2 big moves. We're going to do them slowly, carefully, and you guessed it, consistently. We're going to have a long journey with a constant speed, and we're going to cater our muscular adaptations to that type of metabolic activity. So long holds, long repetition within these big intervals. And we'll do it in positions and mechanics that we're going to use when we're out there on the water. You got your 2 cups. They can't be too big. They shouldn't be heavy. Got them. And that's it. We're on the floor. Any floor surface is going to work fine. Probably something with some cushion for a little bit of the push-in. We will have our palms down on the floor. Fists if you want. Carpet's great. Rug is great. Yoga mat is great. Even putting a towel down is totally fine. It's going to suffice. If you're on grass, if you're able to be outside, turf, beautiful. Love it. Get your 2 cups. Get your floor space. Of course, you want to put the fluid in there that you're okay with spilling, and get yourself on an area where you're okay with spilling that fluid on, because we may very well fail. Cups of water. No need for the chair anymore. It was just there for dramatic effect. Warm up is quite simple. 2 different moves. 1, seated, cross-legged. Push on the tops of the legs and let it support big rearward circles of the shoulder blades. And the bigger, the better right now. This is going to be built into one of those 2 main moves we do today. So make sure you get into it. Really feel the big circles. Investigate the maximum range of motion in all degrees here. Way back, way down, way forward. Up in the shrug, and then repeat. Big circles of movement. Start breathing huge. Inhale fully, exhale completely. And that will be one of those droning elements we can go back to during a very steady state, long marathon type of experience. Because it's not HIIT, it's not up and down, varying intensity, we're not going to get the hard, heavy breath and then calming ourselves down cycles. We're going to be stuck right in the middle, right in that center, 50% throttle. And we should let the breath, rhythm, and approach reflect that type of work. So already I'm thinking smooth and constant and full. Shake it out. Very good. Little hamstring stretching. Couple options. This open cross is perfectly fine, and we reach for it. I would prefer, however, if you can, the closed cross. So I got both toes up, like so. Flex the tibialis, flaring this knee out, cross the legs, and the weight of this top leg is going to help us force the knee straight. You can use a towel, a strap, capture that front foot, use it to help crank yourself down. Or grab this front shin and use it as a handle and pull your belly button towards it. If you can reach nice and far, if you've already got that flexibility and limb set up, we're going to use our opposite hand. So My left leg is out straight. My right leg is crossed over top. My left hand will go to the shin, cup. My right hand will go towards that foot. Cross body hamstring stretch. Let's get the first 10 with help from these hands. And pull. Notice as well, flat-ish spine. I'm not curving to reach. I would much rather stay flatter and not reach as far. Pick your poison, and let's get into it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, deeper with each one, 3, 2, good. While we're still here, we're going to get another 10 without the help at all of the hands. In fact, we're going to put the hands up to the sides, so we don't even have their counterweight out in front to help us spill over. So we're nice and tall, the arms are out to the sides. How close can we get our belly button to that front calf? And if it's an open cross, same thing, getting the belly button towards that knee. Not the chest towards the knee, the belly button towards the knee. Proud chest, flat back, arms to the side. Let's go. 10, and really crank it. Don't just drift from A to B. Make it muscular and progressive and force yourself a little bit further with each repetition. 3. And notice the tempo too, the rhythm. Slow, crank it. I need that slow time to get deep into the stretch. If I go too fast, my body will react with tightness against it. Woo-hoo. Deep stretch. 5 more. 5, 4. This is hamstring mobility. Beyond flexibility, our ability to lengthen with the muscles around those structures, not with external help. 2 more. Last one on this side. Perfect. Switch it up. Now the other leg is out straight. We can either open cross, or ideally, we cross on the thigh above the knee. Check it out again. Both toes are up to protect the knee from twisting, and to add a calf stretch on that outstretched leg. Nice and tall. Grab the shin, pull the belly button towards that calf. If you can, cross the body, reach. So for me, my right leg is out. I'm going to reach out with my left hand. Tall back, not rounded. Get the hamstring stretch. 10 of them with help from the hands. 10. I can see on this angle I am rounding the back, so I'm going to try to make it a little more strict. 9, 8, 7. Oh, that's deep. 6, 5, 4, 3, and don't worry, the workout's only 10 minutes. 2, once we get to it, 10 minutes on the timer. 1, free the hands, reach out, the mobility version, the hands-free version. 2 out of 10. 3, 4, hips. 5, good. 6, beautiful. 7, oh, don't rush. 8, I had to catch myself there. 2 more. 9, oh, and deep in the stretch. That's 10. Good. All right. 10 minutes of workout, and then it's over. Let me show you the 2 moves and their variations. And then we're just switching back and forth, 5 rounds of each, a minute on each. First one, hip flexor endurance, hamstring mobility. We're working what we just did. Shoulder blade stability. What we're going to do, flare the fingers out to the sides. Put the heels of the hands behind the butt. And the further back is probably going to accommodate for tighter hamstrings. So if you're really, really tight there and you weren't able to reach the toes, you're going to have a farther back lineup. If you have a slightly greater mobility in the hips, bring the hands a little closer to the seat. From the front, I've got this tight A-frame. I'm not way out to the sides, right next to the body. And here's the drill. We lean back, chest out, and by dropping the shoulder blades, the butt comes off the floor and one leg lifts, and then we come down. It's such a tiny move. Other leg, lift, and down, lift, and down, lift, and down. So the action is shoulder blade depression and retraction, so down and back, and a lift at the hip flexor group. You dig? And you choose your own speed. You can take those little breaks here, here, but ideally I want you constantly moving and switching. If your hamstrings are super tight, your hip flexors aren't ready for this, you're going to open up more and come back here. And there's going to be more leverage in the hamstrings, so more force being produced, but the mobility portion will be lessened. The mobility challenge will be lessened for you. So you pick. I'm probably going to alter, kind of move between those a little bit. It is what it is. All right, pick your stuff. You'll find a slightly different experience with each hand placement. We'll do that for a minute constant. The second minute, once that bell rings, keep your cups nearby. And we stay in the position. Legs in front. Nice tall flat back. Lean forward a little bit. Cups are out to the sides. Straight arms. And with this position, try not to create too many waves. We're doing shrug and back. So that same warm-up move we did, the big circles in the shoulder blades, we're going to make those circles happen while holding the cups, trying our best to prevent spillage, trying our best to create the biggest range of motion in the shoulder blades. Notice we're not making circles with the cups. The cups are staying there in space. It's the shoulder blades that are moving. And the cups stay close by because we're going to have to get right to them. All right? 5 rounds of each. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Workout's over. You pick your speed. You pick your positioning. Let's get to it. Starting in 5, with those lifts, 2, and 1. Here we go. And of course we have the air horn sound. Very water appropriate. I'll give you time updates. The great thing about the kayak trip is we're going to see our destination. We're going to know with our eyes how far away it is. So there will be no question. Are we there yet? Once we recognize the landmark, it'll be simple. We'll all see it. Chest out, shoulders back. Lift that free leg as high as it can go. And 3, 2, 1. Let's grab the cups. Start making those circles. Gentle, easy, slow. And if we want to put a little mobility challenge in this one too, we're going to bend forward a little bit, slightly into the hamstring stretch. Oh, and I can tell this is the one that's really going to bite me. Cups stay in place, in space. The shoulder blades do the moving. Toes up, knees flexed straight. And let's get into it. Ahoy! Ahoy, matey. My cups are dropping already. First round of this. Shaking. 3, 2, drop. Good. Back into those body lifts. Maybe we try further back this time. Chest out, shoulders back. And lift that free leg. You see how small this move is. Don't expect some big song and dance. It's tiny. It's micro. But we're going to lats, rhomboids, serratus, lower traps, and then that whole hip flexor group. Hamstrings, glutes also underneath, lifting the body. Everything that's going to be involved in the journey. Keep moving your own pace. Chest out. Spread the collarbone wide. There's that tugboat. You know what to do. Finishing round 2. Big circles. Elbows close to straight. Lean forward as much as you can with the flat back so we can get ourselves accustomed to constant length in the hamstrings. This odd, awkward position here. L sit. Not comfortable. Breathe through it. We feel the same burn, I guarantee you. We're in this one together. Three, 2, and drop. Woo-hoo! Here we go. Round 3 begins. When we grab the cups again, it's halfway through. Shoulders back and down. Spread the collarbone. Lift the chest and the gap forward. And lift that free leg. Lift that free leg. Hip flexor action. Oh, my lats, baby. "15 seconds of endurance work, and then we grab those cups, and we've hit the halfway point. 10 seconds. Big chest. Chin up a little. Drop the collarbone. Halfway, congratulations. I said it would be quick. I did not say it would be easy. Oh. Leaning forward, a little quad flex. Definitely keep the cups above the hips. I'm trying to stay chest height right now, and it's getting heavy. Big shoulder blade circles. Work those upper traps. Strange coordination, isn't it? But we're mastering these joints, so we have the best control over them for the long journey. 10 seconds. Three, 2, drop the cups. Well past halfway now. You know what to do. Further back is heavier, but it's easier on the hip mobility demand portion of the move. So you pick where you want to go. Maybe you have to be back here. It's all gravy. Do your thing. And here come the tricep cramps. It's a part of the game. We chose to play. Let's get through it. Know that new levels of endurance are on the other side of this discomfort. So just handle it. Cups. Getting close. Let's go. Remind yourselves to lean forward a little bit. Keep the chest tall. Flex the quads. Flex the toes up. And minimize the waves. Sweat dripping down the eyelids. 25 seconds. Keep them up. Refresh. Oh, and there's a spill. First spill of the day. Round those shoulders. 5 seconds left. Oh. Good. Good. Let's do it. I believe it's the final round of this. So we can imagine the pier is getting larger and larger in our view. We're approaching our dock. Always remember too, we talked about this on the mountain a lot. The cliche is 90% of injuries happen on the final 10% of a journey. So let our mindset reflect that danger. And let right now, let these be the most careful reps, the most controlled, calmest mindset. Don't get excited about the approaching finish line. Keep our form. Maintain that steady intensity. Cups high. Reach them out a little further. A little higher, shoulder height. Last 30 seconds of work. Keep those cups high, those elbows straight. Lean the body forward. Proud chest. Spread the collarbone. 15 seconds of work. Cups high. Flex the quads. Toes up. Stick with me.
Activity completed.
Oh, you heard the boss. We got it. And I will drink to you. Another, shall we? Looks like I spilled a little. But it's okay because the waves are going to splash over the boat. Might as well get used to it now. This has been Kayak Prep. 3. Congratulations. See you for the next one.